Welcome back to Airport CEO here on Bongoplanes. Now I had a lot of big plans for today's episode. Mainly I wanted to start expanding the airport and to add some medium stands, but we can't do that. Now I've been letting the game run for a little while to save up a little bit of money. Right now we have around $300,000, which would not be nearly enough to make this extension, but it would be enough to get started. But our current operations are having a bit of problems, and I think the main problem is basically that we are overloading our runway. So what we will be doing today is we will try to expand our airport, mainly adding a second runway, which I think we will put over here on this side of the airport, on the right side of the airport, which means we then also have to add a taxiway. And I think the goal should be that we use one runway for landing aircraft and one for aircraft taking off. I hope that will help us out a little bit with the whole traffic chaos that we are experiencing at the moment. But despite having a little bit of traffic chaos, we are still making money, and our airport is still running relatively smoothly, so that's a good thing. Yeah, so this is really what we will be working on today. So let's start off with the runway. We have a small runway, which is more than enough for us, and we will have it over here. Last time we also ended up with making a toilet for, or bathroom for the arrival hall. I've had that constructed now, so that's done. I've also done a little bit on the finances. Now people have to pay to use toilets. We just needed to boost up a little bit on money making, so we will extort people when they need to take a poo. They will have to pay for it because we are that kind of people. All right, so this is basically where we are at the moment. Let's see. So we have the runway over here, which will now be constructed. For that, we need entrances. So they are here. No, here. Let's see. Yeah. Now the no cost. Oh, that's nice. So they are for free. That definitely will have to be changed as well. But for now, we can just enjoy our free entrances. Now we need a taxiway as well. No, I don't want to build another runway. I want to build a taxiway. Let's see. So this is... Whoa, yeah, this will be pricey. Maybe we should just, because we don't need 5... I think 3, a runway or a taxiway. Sorry, a taxiway of 3 is enough. This is so expensive. Good thing that I saved some money. Yeah. Let's see. Then we will have the taxiway. We can expand it later to be 5 wide, but I think for now, I think it works with 3. So to save the money, because it's really expensive, we will leave it at that. I would then think that what we should do is that we make this runway for arrivals only, because we can change that here. I won't do it now because I don't want to mess up the game. Yeah, but this should then, I guess, be only for arrivals, and this one will be for only takeoffs, which actually means we could have saved us all of that, but no, now it's done, and in the end of the day, we can then also change that up later if we need to. This is going, so that's all good. Now we need to start connecting that all up so we can actually use it. Luckily, that is for free, so that's a good thing. There we go. That's connected, and they are building it quite fast because they have nothing else to do right now, and we have a lot of workers, so that's a good thing as well. Yeah, so as soon as we've done that, hopefully that will help us out with our operations, because we quite often have a queue here planes waiting to leave, and I think when they then can't leave, then they block up the stands, and then I get these messages that other aircraft can't land because these stands are still occupied and so on. It's a bottleneck basically. So we try to alleviate the bottleneck with that, and if that then helps us out, hopefully we can then start looking at the next expansion, which would be here. But for that, again, we will need to save up some money, so I might have to leave the game running a little bit and then come back again, but we will see. This is all, I mean, technically we could just go into the minus, because it is sandbox, but I want to challenge myself a little bit at least. I haven't challenged myself with the starting budget because I took the most money I could possibly take, but I want to challenge myself a little bit with running the airport, and not just blasting it all at once. So yeah, that's the main challenge today. See if we can make the airport run again smoothly and still make a profit. We've just blown what, almost 200,000 out of our 300,000 budget, and that's just in the few first minutes. Well, it's going well. This will be an expensive episode for sure. All right, this is almost done. As soon as we have connected this here, I will switch up operations, and hopefully that will alleviate our bottleneck. Go on, and there we go. Okay, so now this is all connected. Wonderful. Now we will go here and say, yeah, general aviation and commercial aviation, that's fine. We don't have that much general aviation, so we don't need to ban it from here. We will say this is this is departures only, and open, and then we will go over here and we say now this is arrivals only. Let's just check. Yeah, it's for small aircraft because we don't have any medium aircraft now. They come over here, and that helps out. Look, all these aircraft would have gone here and they would have waited, because they can only go out one after another. So that's a good thing. That's really good. This is exactly how we wanted it. So this has already helped us out massively. How much does it cost to upgrade such a runway? Yeah, okay. 60,000. That's a bit too much right now, but we are making money still, which is good because we've just increased our operational costs, but we're still making money, which is awesome. Now, I think we can start planning for the future now, because what I wanted to do is basically, I wanted to make a little bit of an extension building out here, where we could actually see how wide it needs to be, because I would have the idea then to have some medium stands on basically both sides of this building. But what we could also have in the middle of the building is some space for a few shops, because we do have the option of having shops at our airport, and they do also make money for us. So that would be a nice thing to do. But now we need to see first, I don't want to build these, so what I want to do is firstly I want to dismiss my workers, because they've built everything I need. Right now they're just costing me money, so dismiss those, and that way I can actually place some things without it being built immediately, because I don't want to build it right now. I just need to place some of it so I can actually see where it's going, how big it is. So this is the stand, the medium stand. It actually comes without the jetway. I think it's because originally in the game it would immediately have the jetway. Now the jetway is, or jet bridge, is an extension or an upgrade to the stand, which you can add later. If I remember correctly. I might just talk total bullshit, but I think it's correct. Now, what I think I want to do here is I would want it to be a little bit further in, like this. So just place it down for now. I'm not intending to build it right now. But yeah, so I will remove it and we will get our money back, which is more important. This is just to get a feel for how wide a building would need to be that we would like to make. This is not ideal. I would like to be, because this is basically the people will come in here and then go up here, but this could be wider, but I guess we can live with it. So This would need to be a little bit bigger than what we have so far, which has been 3 wide, because we will have loads more passengers. So I think it should be 4 wide, because then we have more space. And then we should have space for shops. And they need to have a certain size for them to work. But I think they could just be quite long and not so deep. So I think this would basically be the structure of the terminal. And then there would be another medium stand on this side. And then the taxiway going down here. I think that is the basic idea. So what I will do now just is to actually remove this and get some money back, because yeah, it's too expensive otherwise. Because I don't want to make them right now. I'm just preparing for us to expand our airport into the whole business with medium aircraft, which will make loads of money once it's going. So actually we should also not try to leave that away for too long, but we need to be careful. We need to be a little bit careful with our budget, because we are running really low now. All right. So what we want to do here is actually, I think we can remove these walls. Maybe as a reference, I think as a reference, just so I have an idea, I will leave this like that for now. Okay, that makes it easier. We would have a gate here and we would have a gate here. So this would be a shop. So shops, they are here. Food room. But we do also have this one, or shop room. I think we can go with the shop room for starters. Okay, I think I would need to remove these walls after all. Okay. And now we go back to shop rooms. Shop room. Now let's see. It's like this. No, that's too much. Let's do it like this. So this will be one, I guess, quite big shop, but again, you can really just make them too small. If you do that, you will have problems, because yeah, you can make a shop and you can make it really small, and then no shop wants to, because they need a certain amount of space. Okay, so that's the lesson we've learned with that. Then we put some floor in here just to make it a bit nicer. Of course, all this still needs to be constructed, I am aware, but again, we are just planning ahead right now. Then the question is, what floor should we put in? I think we try to keep the theme and do it like this. Okay. In that sense, we then would also remove... Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. We would remove this wall, so people could actually go in here. And we would need to make it a secure area. I think what I'm doing now is basically I'm preparing it, but I would also like to try to open a shop, because that would just mean more revenue, and people can go over to the shop here before they go to the flight. And then later, of course, we will start adding these medium stands to the airport as well. So right now, just trying to make a cheap expansion that will give us more revenue. That is the plan. Let's see. Security. I need to make it a secure zone. All of this is secure now. Actually, let's do it like this. And there we go. That took a while. Let me just check one thing down here. Yep. Okay, these doors are also secure. That's good. Security is still working. Still not too much queue. That still works, so we still need to open that up. That's good. Actually, while we are doing that, I'm pretty sure that I needed to hire more people. Let's just quickly check our operations. This is something you just constantly need to check up with to see if things are still running smoothly. And ramp agents is apparently a thing here in the game. You just apparently cannot get enough ramp agents. That's just not a thing. Ramp agents, you just need an infinite amount of them in this game, it seems. Janitors, that's not super critical, so I will maybe get one more, but it seems alright. Staff, janitors, there we go. Anyone good? You're very dislikable, but anything else is fine. And I just wanted one. Okay. Yeah, actually the next thing I also need to check is how is it going in our operations with GSE. See, we do need more service trucks, and service car should be fine, but we could get one more. So let's head over to economy, procurement, service truck. See, how much do you do with the narrow turn radio truck? The truck handle up to 5. Okay, so let's get I don't know, let's get 4 of you, just to be sure, and then we get one more service car, and that should do it. Hopefully it will be delivered soon. The order is complete, and the order is complete down here as well, so they will come in now. Let's see, there they come, all being delivered, one after the other. Perfect, very good. And do we still have space for them? How many? There's still some space. This one is right now completely empty, so we do have enough space on there. Yeah, actually, so we also have this area here, and I think at some point we could then also extend the building here, and basically increase. We could extend the building here and thereby make space for a shop. That could be a nice place for a shop. Also, what we should do here is actually spin the road around, and up here just, I think that could look nice, and we could have a few more stops, bus stops in here as well. But that comes later, because for now I would like to focus on this part here. So maybe we should start the constructions of that. Let me just slow the game down a little bit. So let me ask for the construction company to send some workers. So while this is happening, we need to figure something else, because we need, for a shop, we need a contract. And I just need to check up on how this all works. Because do we actually need to have a contract here, or is it just... I don't remember. I think it is just after the whole thing has been constructed, you can actually click on the room and then select a contract. Unless, is it a strategy manager that I need for that? A doll terminal to a shopping and gourmet heaven. Okay, so now we actually need a strategy director. I think that's what we need for actually being able to have shops at our airport. So we need to go to our staff, which we already at, and then we need to see it is executives. Do we have a strategy director? Yes, we have some here. 2 applications, and they do look, they look very similar. No? Okay, well, actually he's better in logic skills. He's more likable. He's a little less in technical skills, and he's a little more in stress management. So I guess you are better. You're also a bit more expensive, but I guess you're worth it. Okay, so now we've done that. So let's speed that up again so we can get our construction going. So yeah, this can become a new shop. At the end there will be gates on both sides, stands on both sides. That could look really nice. And then here we can also have a shop for all of this area covering this. This could be maybe a restaurant or whatever we want to have here. I think that's that could be nice for the airport. We might also at some point think about having another staff room, because we are having more and more staff. Let's see Although it's quite chilled in here still, so it doesn't seem to be too bad. Let's see what's going on here. There seems something... Oi, this doesn't look nice. Why is this so broken? Don't I have janitors? Let's see, can I click on this? Can I do something here? Ah, if I right click on it, then request maintenance. So it has been received and is being processed. That's good. So that should be fixed. This doesn't look nice as well. We need to keep our airport nice and shiny. Can't right click on the floor because it doesn't look nice either. Whoa, what's going on here? Why are you so unhappy? Ah, that's one thing actually. I have no idea what these symbols mean. I mean, this is clearly security, but you just left the security. If you want to go back, you can just go up here. Ah, but we do have more people coming in here. Maybe we do need to, at some point, open another security checkpoint. But for now, we should be fine. Now, look, this has all been constructed. Aha! And we have a shop, or at least we can have one. We can sign one now. This is nice. See, this is really nice. Now let's see what we can have here. So they do pay rent per hour, $1,330. But we first need to, of course, before we can sign anything, we actually need to make the shop a shop. So we need to add some stuff. So we have the cashier. And this is one thing that is really tricky with this game, figuring out how is this, what is in, what is out here. I think this is, yeah, I think it's like this. Okay, so the staff would be behind here, behind the till. And let's put one here. It's a very wide shop, so let's... Okay, now people should definitely be able to pay for their stuff. Now we need to add stuff here. We need to add some shelves. Let's do something like this. Maybe like this. So we can start off with this. Here, 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 and here. Okay. So that's something. It's a start. Now we need to add some more. Oh, we can also add some trash bins. Or we should definitely do that throughout the airport because I think we need that. But let's do that afterwards. Now let's see, what else can we do? We can add some pedestal shells. Stacks 8 products. I don't really know what the requirement is for all these things, but sure, why not? How does this look? Confusing. See, this is what I mean. It's really difficult to understand, at least for me, in this game. When I have stuff like this, which way should it face? What's the front and what's the back of this? I have no idea. I don't like that. So we... wall-mounted shells. We can use those. That looks more understandable. So we could put some here, no? And here, and here, and here. It's not perfectly aligned, but... yeah, I might have made this one too wide or something like that, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. We can survive it not being totally perfectly aligned. Okay, so now we've done this, but we need more shells. It's a shop. It's not just an empty room. Nice shelves. Why not? Nice shells. Shells should be nice. So let's put some here. Maybe like this. And then I don't know how tight I can make all these things, but I want to leave some space. I don't want to make it like totally cramped. So yeah, I've definitely made this shop one too wide. But yeah, okay, we will have to overcome our OCD and just live with that. Because I don't think I can... Well, I guess I could make it one... I could change it. Should I change it? Okay. How do we do that? How do we do this? This is like this, and then we remove demolition tool. Let's see. Yes, I would like to delete this room. Okay. What I also like to delete is... I would like to delete this. How do I do this? Like this? Yes. And this? Okay. And then what we will do is we will try again. And then we just make it one less wide. Yeah. Like this. And then we will change the floor just to match it all up. There we go. Now we should be more or less... Yeah, this is... Looks alright. Okay. So actually then I need to probably also move this shelf here. Because this will be too close. Okay, so a lot of things still to do here. A lot of things we still need to do here. Let's see. What was it? It was a nice... No, it was a wall-mounted shelf that I had put here. Which is this one. So you will be removed. And then we can put a new... is this... No, it's... Yeah, it is facing... Hopefully facing the right way. It would be nice if they could add something to make it a bit more clear which way these items are facing, because that would make things a lot more clear. Right, let's get going. I think we add some of those as well, mainly because it's also faster just to put these big shells in. They do also house a lot of stuff, so it's good. You can do like this and this. Will be a bit of different stuff here and there. Well, I guess that's alright. No, the shop doesn't need to be exactly the same from top to bottom. And then let's see, we could actually put, maybe we could put, yeah, we could put these nice shells. No, I don't. I think this is like an island, these shells. So that won't work. But anyway, we can just continue with our nice shells. Have some here and here, here and here, here and... No, that was wrong. And here. And then... Jesus Christ, what I'm doing. There we go. There we go. No. Oh my god, this is not that difficult, but I seem to make it very, very difficult. Okay, we should put something in here. Let's put these in here, like this, and like this. No, this is not so nice. Let's see, what can we do here? Wall mounted, that doesn't work. The nice shells, I didn't understand the basic shells. No, let's put more nice shells in. Like this. Okay, this is our shop. There should be enough space for people to walk around, and there should be enough places where you can put stuff. So let's see what happens now if we say sign a contract. Okay, so now we have the options, as always, with different stars, and obviously the more stars, the more lucrative. And we do fulfill all the requirements. It's large enough, there's enough shells, and there's enough cashier desks. Same for them. Okay, so let's see. They offer a rent per hour of 1,330. The traveler shop is 1,224, so that's already less. But what do they then do? They give a rent per day of $7 per square meter. which must be the rent per hour in total then, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, because they do 6, so that must pretty much be it. Airport cut, I guess that's of sales, is 27%. And theirs is 29%, which is a bit more. Sales for bonus, I'm not quite sure what that is, but it's 4,650 and theirs is 6,350. And this contract is for 9 hours and... No, for 9 days and 5 hours. And this one is for 6 days and 11 hours. So I think we go with power. Also because then we don't need to sign a new contract as fast. So let's do that. Staff en route, contract active. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first shop here at the airport, and we should quickly do something here so they can actually reach it. Security. There we go. And then just to make it look nice as well, we should add the floor, which is this one. There we go. Okay, now I can see that we have considerably more people here. I should also now release all my workers again because they're filling up my staff room and just spending all my money. There we go. Dismiss all. I should have done that ages ago, but anyway. I mean, this is still okay, but we need soon to start looking at opening the second security check, I think. How do we look at money? Well, we've made a little bit of money, I guess, during all of this constructing. But, yeah. I think we are pretty much where we should be for today. This is still going. We've managed to release our bottleneck by adding a second runway, which is great. It works with 3 wide taxiways. We can make them look nicer by making them 5 wide later. Then also we need to, I think I need to move this because... Anyway, that's a problem for later. But yeah, later we can, as I said, we can extend it to 5 wide, make it look a bit nicer. But it works with 3 wide. And I guess what we will do now is simply leave the game running, see if we can make some money, save up some money to then maybe open the first medium stand in the next episode, just to see the difference of money we make with that. However, if we do that, it will mean that we will also start having to invest in more equipment because we will then need to have, for example, a fuel depot for Jet A1 fuel, not just the 100LL fuel that we are using at the moment. Yeah, so a lot of things going on. At some point, I think I can still expand the baggage bay a little bit. Right now we have 6 ramp agents stationed on each side. We can, I think, pump it up to 8, but then we've reached the maximum of that. So if we expand the airport a lot more, I think we will reach the point where we actually will also need to take a look at adding a second baggage bay, which then will mean, I think, for simplicity reasons, to also add another set of check-in desks. So that can become quite interesting, which would actually mean, if we do that, we would also need another baggage claim area, which I guess would maybe make sense over here. But yeah, that's all that is something we need to look at for the next episode. For today, we've managed to do a whole lot of things. We still need to also upgrade all of our stands and our taxiways over here, but that also comes a bit later. I think that should be something we do after we start operating medium stands, because they do make much more revenue and will help our finances quite considerably. At least that's the plan. All right. Guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to leave your feedback in the comment section below. And thanks so much for watching. And don't forget to smash that like button if you want to see more episodes of Airport CEO here on Bongoplanes. Have a lovely day. I'm checking out. and bye.